And when it comes to high-end properties, one might say celebrities have cornered the market. Here with the lowdown on who owns what and where is Paul Purcell, partner with Braddock & Purcell, a real estate consultancy. Paul, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, Jerry.
Good to have you. Now, I just want to get to the dish here because you have some fabulous information for us. Let's start with Martha Stewart and what she owns, because she has a bevy of properties.
Well, clearly Martha's in the news for a variety of reasons right now, and actually I just heard she was at the Designer Show House, the segment you just did out in the Hamptons the other day. But Martha has probably a total of about $75 million in real estate holdings, about 6 or 7 homes throughout the Northeast area, and really intelligent stuff too. She's bought some beautiful things.
So she's invested well. Let's talk a little bit about Lily Pond, which I believe is out in the Hamptons.
That's in East Hampton. Lily Pond is probably one of the 2 best streets in the East End of Long Island. It's absolutely beautiful. It fronts the Atlantic Ocean. And she has a beautiful mansion there that's probably valued about $15 million.
Yeah, call it a summer cottage, but it's a little more than that, right?
Right.
Okay, let's talk about the Richard Meyer glass box, because I've seen these. They're beautiful.
Incredible. It's an interesting building in that it's getting a lot of notoriety right now because a lot of the stars, it had a lot of star quality power when it was erected, and Nicole Kidman, Calvin Klein, all of these names bought apartments in it. And now the scuttlebutt is a lot of them are trying to sell their properties, but Martha bought a penthouse. It's on the market for about $7 million, and we're told that there was a deal on it in June, but that it just fell through and it's now back on the market. Spectacular building.
It is a spectacular building, and of course, I think most viewers would know Turkey Hill Farm because that was always in her shows.
Right.
What's the status of that right now?
Keeping it, maintaining it as a residence. There was talk that she was going to sell it, but it's really, I'd call that her home.
Right, exactly. Skylands Mansion, now I saw this featured in a magazine one time. Absolutely beautiful. Now, where is that located exactly?
That's in Seal Harbor, Maine. It was Edsel Ford, Henry Ford's son's home. It's a pink stucco, another cottage, as you say, but a cottage with something like 20 bedrooms, or, you know, paid about $5 million for that a few years ago.
Very impressive. Well, I have to talk about Dennis Kozlowski because, you know, everybody knows Dennis Kozlowski is the former CEO of Tyco, and, you know, he is notorious and famous at the same time, I think. But it was the Fifth Avenue apartment that caught so many people's attention.
That's the one that got all the notoriety. Dennis, I like to say, was a very creative fellow with financing and their relocation programs and the loans that the company made to the employees in order to be able to do some of these things. But the Fifth Avenue place was at 950 Fifth Avenue, overlooking Central Park. It was a duplex, 10th and 11th floors, about 4,500 square feet, and they paid about $16 to $17 million for that place.
Wow, and so this is the home of the shower curtain and the umbrella stand.
The $6,000 shower curtain, the $15,000
right?
umbrella stand.
Is this thing back on the market now?
It actually sold.
Okay.
They listed it during the course of all of Mr. Kozlowski's problems for about $28 million. That would be an incredible $60-some hundred a square foot. It actually traded at $18 million. So frankly, the person who bought it got a very good deal on it at $18 million.
Yeah, well, I guess that's good news for somebody. Let's talk about Oprah Winfrey, because everybody knows Oprah, right? And she actually just started a home magazine, and from what you've told us, $100 million in real estate holdings. Now, that's voting with your feet, saying that real estate is an important investment. But what are her primary residences? Well,
the primary residence that she's been in for a very long time, she paid about $2 million for this, substantially worth more today, is Water Tower Place in Chicago. It's one of those first mixed-use buildings, commercial, mall-type stores on the bottom of it, and then apartments on the upper floors overlooking Lake Michigan. 6,000 square feet, an incredible property.
In the city, 5,000 or 6,000 square feet. That's a pretty penny. What about Montecito, California? She's got a fabulous place there, right?
That's the one where she went crazy. She paid $50 million for this place. The previous owners had bought it in 1998, I think it was, and they only paid around $14 million for it, so she paid quite a premium. It was one of those that she had to have. It's a 20,000 square foot Georgian mansion sitting on, I forget, 43 acres, I want to say, overlooking the Pacific Ocean, the Santa Ynez Mountains. It's absolutely spectacular. There's a 6,000 square foot redwood guest cottage on it.
Well, I guess if you're Oprah, you can afford the $50 million, right? Exactly. Paul, thanks so much. Paul Purcell from Braddock & Purcell. Really appreciate your help today.
Pleasure being here. Thank you.
Thanks so much. And coming up on Open House.